My dear, do you know? They stare because your silence screams what your lips won't dare. They watch, longing for the chaos you hide behind that calm smile. Eyes fixate on your scars. The universe's unread chapters written on your skin. They stare, craving the darkness you carry like a secret crown. Their eyes burn, trying to find the cracks where your soul leaks pain. People see your calm, but wonder which storm you survived alone. They stare because you glow, even though your insides are quietly breaking. The world watches your quiet, mistaking it for peace, never your war. Do they realize the loneliness in your gaze is a galaxy unexplored? Their eyes search for the story your silence refuses to tell. They stare because you carry a wildness no one dares to name aloud. Behind your gaze hides 1,000 wounds healed without mercy or comfort. They watch, hoping to steal the mystery you protect fiercely. People stare, but no one truly sees the ghost you carry inside. Your quiet draws them in, like a spell they can't break or understand. They watch because your pain whispers louder than their own fears. Do they notice how your stillness screams rebellion against invisible chains? They stare, drawn to the fire you refuse to show, hidden and eternal. Your eyes hold secrets that silence could never fully contain. People stare, hoping to find the reason behind your impossible strength. They see your calm and wonder how you survived the storm's eye. Your quiet is louder than their noise. They stare, trying to decode it. They watch your smile, blind to the war waging beneath. People stare, caught between envy and fear of your hidden truths. Your gaze confesses what your lips betray, a silent, endless ache. They stare because your soul is a wild garden no one tends. Your silence holds more power than their loudest judgments. They watch, hoping to understand the gravity pulling your spirit down. People stare at your quiet like it's a secret they're desperate to own. Your eyes bleed stories they will never dare to hear. They stare because you wear your wounds like invisible armor. Your calm is a mask for the storm they fear to face. They watch, trying to find the broken pieces you hide so well. People stare, hungry for the pain you don't speak of. Your silence is a prayer they neither hear nor understand. They stare because you carry grief like a secret language. Your quiet holds the echoes of 1,000 shattered promises. They watch, unaware that your smile hides an ocean of tears. People stare, wanting to unravel the mystery no one else touches. Your gaze burns with stories you've buried too deep to tell. They stare because your soul is a storm wrapped in stillness. Your silence is a rebellion against a world that never listened. They watch, haunted by the beauty born from your brokenness. People stare, mesmerized by the pain you wear like sacred art. Your quiet screams louder than their judgments ever could. They stare because your gaze carries the weight of unsaid goodbyes. Your silence is a fortress they'll never breach. They watch, desperate to understand what makes you untouchable. People stare, fearing the truth your stillness reveals. Your eyes hold the remnants of a love that burned too fiercely. They stare because you're a ghost walking among the living. Your silence echoes louder than their noisy lies. They watch, craving the vulnerability you never allow yourself to show. People stare, blind to the battles raging beneath your calm. Your quiet is a hymn for broken souls like yours. They stare because your pain is a magnet for their curiosity. Your silence is the loudest scream they'll never hear. They watch, unable to look away from your fractured light. People stare, wishing they carried your resilience instead of their fears. Your gaze reveals the scars others are too afraid to acknowledge. They stare because your loneliness is visible in every breath you take. Your silence holds the ashes of a past no one survived with you. They watch, captivated by the sorrow you don't dare to share. People stare, hoping to catch a glimpse of the soul beneath your silence. Your quiet is a secret language only the broken understand. They stare because your pain is a story they refuse to read. Your silence is the final truth no one wants to face. They watch, lost in the depth of your invisible wounds. People stare, unaware that your calm is a battlefield at dawn. Your gaze carries the weight of love and betrayal intertwined. They stare because your silence is louder than their ignorance. Your quiet speaks volumes they aren't brave enough to listen to. They watch, drawn to the mystery you guard like sacred fire. People stare, trying to unravel the threads of your invisible pain. Your silence is a wound that refuses to heal in their eyes. They stare because your gaze shatters their fragile illusions. Your quiet is a fortress built from heartbreak and defiance. They watch, unable to understand the storm beneath your stillness. People stare, haunted by the strength they see but never feel. Your silence is a language written in tears and unspoken love. Direct hit if this touched your soul. Don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. They stare because your pain is a mirror to their own fears. Your quiet is the echo of a love lost and never found. They watch, mesmerized by the strength you refuse to admit. People stare, hoping to find the cracks you hide beneath calm. Your silence is a rebellion against a world too cruel to understand. They stare because your soul burns brighter through every scar. Your quiet holds the power of 1,000 unshed tears. They watch, desperate to touch the fire hidden behind your gaze. People stare, lost in the mystery of your unseen battles. Your silence screams truths they will never dare to speak aloud. They stare because your pain is a story untold but deeply felt. Your quiet is the shadow of a love too fierce to survive. They watch, trying to decode the language of your broken heart. People stare, drawn to the beauty born from your silent suffering. Your silence is a vow to never let them break you again. They stare because your soul refuses to be tamed or understood. Your quiet holds the secrets of a love lost and forever mourned. They watch, haunted by the fire you hide beneath calm skin. People stare, craving the depth your silence carefully shields. Your silence is a sacred wound, a story only the brave dare to hear. They stare because your quiet holds the weight of countless broken promises. Your silence screams louder than any storm you ever survived. They watch, trying to understand the mystery your broken heart keeps. People stare, but none see the fire you hide beneath your calm. Your quiet is a rebellion written in the language of scars. They stare because your soul carries the echo of forgotten love. Your silence is the last refuge no one is allowed to enter. They watch, haunted by the beauty born from your invisible pain. People stare, wanting to decode the language of your unspoken grief. Your quiet holds the shadows of a past too dark to share. They stare because your pain is the mirror they refuse to face. Your silence is a fortress built from heartbreak no one witnessed. They watch, craving the vulnerability you protect with silent defiance. People stare, mesmerized by the strength hidden in your quiet wounds. Your quiet is a hymn for those lost in silent suffering. They stare because your soul burns with love no one deserved. Your silence holds the ashes of dreams you never let die. They watch, unable to see the battles you fight every breath. People stare, hoping to find the cracks behind your composed facade. Your quiet screams truths they are too afraid to admit. They stare because your pain is the secret no one dares to tell. Your silence is the echo of a love that vanished without goodbye. They watch, lost in the depths of your invisible despair. People stare, unaware your calm masks a war they cannot win. Your quiet carries the weight of love, betrayal, and silent regret. They stare because your silence is louder than their cruel words. Your quiet is a story they will never be brave enough to hear. They watch, drawn to the fire behind your guarded gaze. People stare, haunted by the pain you refuse to show. Your silence is a sacred wound carved deep within your soul. They stare because your gaze reveals what your lips won't say. Your quiet is a shield forged from tears and quiet rage. They watch, desperate to understand the mystery you protect fiercely. People stare, hoping to unravel the story your silence keeps hidden. Your silence is a rebellion against a world that never listened. They stare because your pain speaks louder than any words ever could. Your quiet is a graveyard for love lost too soon to mourn. They watch, mesmerized by the strength you hide behind quiet eyes. People stare, craving the truth buried beneath your stillness. Your silence is a language only the broken understand fully. They stare because your soul carries secrets too heavy to share. Your quiet screams defiance against the wounds they tried to inflict. They watch, haunted by the beauty born from your silent strength. People stare, unaware the calm you show is a battlefield inside. Your silence is the last truth they will never unravel. They stare because your pain is a story written in invisible ink. Your quiet holds the ashes of a heart too broken to heal. They watch, unable to see the war waging beneath your calm exterior. People stare, hoping to catch a glimpse of your hidden scars. Your silence is a sacred wound that no one is allowed to touch. They stare because your gaze holds the weight of unspoken goodbyes. Your quiet is a rebellion written with invisible ink on your soul.